Hey y'all, this is Ginginese, coach of the Vermont Venusaurs, formerly the Texas Tornadoes, and I'm here with week 1 of the PAC YouTube Draft League. We're starting a brand new season, and this week we're taking on Harry and the Sydney Staraptors. My opponent's got some big threats like Terra Anamoris, Meowscarada, and Vaporeon, which you'll see counters a lot of my team. As always, you can see my full team here in the box, but this week we're starting off with Tua, our Mystic Water Palafin. If we can get rid of the aforementioned Vaporeon, I think that Bulk Up Palafin has a potential to sweep. Next we have Mooring Rune, our Life Orb Moon. A knockoff is pretty much free into my opponent's team. With a Dragon Dance up, knockoff can potentially sweep. Firefang is just there for Scizor, but we can potentially OHKO there as well. Next up is Chips, our Terra Poison Garganacl. A sub Salt Cure is very annoying. Hopefully we will have rocks up later on to wear down my opponent as we just substitute get off Salt Cures. Next we have Big Tony, my Terra Water Heatran. I really love eject pack strats, and the only thing that wants to switch into an overheat on my opponent's team is Vaporeon, and so we can very easily pivot with that eject pack into Cloudsire, our Clodsire. Honestly, its job is just to get up rocks and Toxic Vaporeon, but it can also be just very annoying with Toxic and Recover. And finally, we have Squaw, the Helmet Braviary. It's basically just a pivot and will help get in Palafin and Roaring Moon later on so they can do their thing, but I don't think that we match up super well into my opponent's team, and these are a lot of mons that I'm not too familiar with. First week of the season is going to be rough, but I'm excited to see how it goes, so I'll cut until we get into the battle. Alright, here we are for the battle against Harry. He just told me he's Terra Water Anamoris. This is basically the team I was expecting. Let's see. So we've got Terra Water Anamoris, we've got Vaporeon, we've got Meow, Gallade, Blissey, and Pecha. Cool. I think I was more worried about Scizor instead of Blissey, but that was it. Blissey does worry me a little bit just because I don't exactly know what it's going to want to do. Probably full defense and just be generally annoying with stuff. So the thing with this, I have a feeling his lead is going to be either Gallade or Meowscarada, and I think for both of those I want my Braviary so I can just U-turn out. Terra Water Anamoris is a bit of an issue, but honestly, like if I put this into my calc, even if he's like a ton of defenses, right, I get Palafin set up and honestly just kind of destroy it. Like Wave Crash does 50% even if he's got a ton of defense investment, so I'm not too worried about it. But good luck, have fun to my opponent. This is the first time I've ever played Harry. We had a little bit of a scheduling issue because I think he's in Australia and I'm in America, so quite a big time difference, but glad we got this set up and excited to see how this goes. It is Gallade, awesome. So Gallade into my Braviary. If he's like Jolly Life Orb, I might be in a little bit of trouble. He probably thinks that we have the same base speed, but I'm not too worried. Even if he's got a lot of defenses, Body Slam does a lot, but I think I will just U-turn on turn 1 and kind of see what happens here. He just goes for the hard switch. Perfect. Let's see if we can get some damage information. Eddie Brock, that's Venom, right? So that's the Pecharunt. Okay, cool. Pecharunt, we do basically nothing at all. And he's Rocky Helmet. Okay, so Pecha is Rocky. Good to know. Yeah, my U-turn's not doing much anyway. We can put that item on Rocky Helmet. So there's a few options here. I know that my Garganacl just base form is actually really solid. I wonder if I want to get up rocks though with Claude. I mean, not particularly. I mean, I don't need to right now. I think I will just go into Garg. I love that baseball wind-up throw from the DLC. It's so much fun. Yeah, so even if this is like max attack stuff, or max special attack stuff, it can't really do anything to me, so I'm going to go for sub right here and see what they want to do. Pecharunt is extremely beefy, but it doesn't do a whole lot, and Garganacl is kind of a wall for it with Purifying Salt because it resists poison and resists Ghost. So if it wants to set up and go for like nasty plot stuff here, I might be in a bit of trouble. If he's like max defense and wants to sub up, I might be in a bit of trouble, but I can Terra if I need to. But I haven't played against this yet. Okay, it is a withdraw. Sweet. So we'll get some good damage here. Yondu, is that the Gallade? Yeah. All right. We get the sub up. Awesome. Okay. So, would love to see if we can get any information here. I think a Salt Cure probably makes the most sense, and then we can swap out. I would love to EQ for damage, but this is tough, actually, because I think EQing, we get significantly more damage. Salt Cure, because you'll hit this, I'll switch into likely my Braviary next turn. I don't think I want to reveal EQ, so I will just Salt Cure. Encore. Okay, that's cool. Gallade, Encore. Bit of a problem. I mean, I'll take the leftovers recovery here. But you basically have a free attack now, right? That sucks. I think we're going to go... That is a big issue. We'll just go into Brave. Bummer to have to do that. Encore's great tech. We haven't really learned anything else about this set, though. I'm at 173. You go for sub. Okay. So I feel like I break the sub with U-turn, but I'm not sure that I care to, because I could Whirlwind here. Let's see. If you're... I mean, since you're a subset, I mean, you have to be max HP and a lot of defense for U-turn to not break this substitute. So I'm going to just go for U-turn. Sacred Sword. I'm at 173, and this does... So that's 121. And it got hurt by my Rocky. Does this break it? Please. It does. Okay. 121. So it's not max attack. Or it's... Sorry, it might be max attack. We haven't seen an item. 121 makes sense for like... So that might be adamant, like max HP, max attack, something like that. And if that's the case, probably doesn't have a ton of speed. The thing is broken here. How much does my Moon... Moon knockoff kills? Because that broke the sub, Moon knockoff is going to kill. And knockoff is completely free into my opponent's team, so we'll just go for that. I really don't care what you switch into here. This isn't a hit that you could resist with a berry. There's not a single thing on my opponent's team that wants to take a knockoff. So I'm more than happy to do this. Show me what is taking this. Namor, if that's the Meow. No, Vaporeon. Oh, huge. Absolutely huge. We do, oh my god, on a crit we do about 75% in knockoff boots. So let's see if we can learn anything about the Vapor set from that. Are we going to kill? I mean, we probably kill with this now, right? With another knockoff. Roaring Moon. Crit knock. Does, yeah, about 75% even if it's max. And with no item anymore. I think this still kills. So I will go for it. Come on. Amazing. Vaporeon gone. Huge, 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 huge. Roaring Moon is so freaking strong. That's incredible. So with no Vaporeon, there's no Water Absorb. Even Terra Water Enamorus is going to take a lot from our Palafin if we can get that set up. So we're in a pretty good spot here. I think Meow is potentially an issue if it comes in here. We don't have a ton of options for a switch into that because we are slower. Is that what Shuri is? Yeah. Okay, so this is a problem. With Roaring Moon out, you just have so many options to smack the hell out of me. I think I go Braviary here just to see kind of what's going on. We don't have a bunch of health left. We took so much damage from that last thing, so we're absolutely going to die to whatever. But I want to see what move you go for, try to figure something out here, and maybe get a free switch. So, low kick. Okay. Did confirm low kick. It's also now fighting type. Oh, that didn't kill. So that did 46 with low kick. That looks like probably Jolly damage. What if we go adamant? It could be either, honestly. It's more than likely. Well, I think you have to be Jolly to outspeed Moon, so that makes sense. Boots or something like that. So low kick. We'll just go for a Roost here. It'll probably knock us out. Another low kick. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Cool. I think... Who do I want to Terra this game? My Garg is fine into everything, even if it doesn't have Terra Poison. I think Terra Water makes a lot of sense here. This is scary, though. So with the fighting, because of Protean, with turning into a fighting type, my Claude, we don't do a ton of damage there. We could Garg and Terra Poison. I don't love that, but I think it's probably our best option. Terra Poison makes sense into the rest of my opponent's team. It makes it scary for like Heatran, but I think going Garg, Terra Poison, Salt Cure is probably our best bet here. So we're going to Terra Poison, Salt Cure. I hate to do it at this point. I would love to save that for later if possible, but I think this is probably our best bet. No matter what switch you go into, nothing wants to take a Salt Cure, and I can recover next turn if you do stay in. I don't think that you do, but we didn't learn too much about the Meow. We don't know its set other than low kick, and it's not like Life Orb. Probably Jolly. We didn't learn quite enough from the low kick damage, but it's definitely not like banded. That is one thing that I'll quickly check here, though. If it is like choice band, is 46 even in the... No, was not even in the possibilities. So probably heavy duty boots. Would love to see what happens here, because I don't think that you have anything for Terra Poison. Just a U-turn. Okay, and that did about 15, I think. Was that right? Yeah, that looks right. Okay, so Meow has low kick, U-turn. All this is telling me is that if we can get a Dragon Dance off with Roaring Moon, we're in phenomenal shape. We get the Salt Cure. Fantastic. So Gallade obviously can go for like a Psycho Cut here and definitely kill, which is concerning to say the least. I have Expert Belt in the calc, though. If it's not Expert Belt, I still very likely go down. So this is a tough spot. So I could go for the read and go Moon, and then I'm in a great spot. What do I need Claude for? I mean, Claude was really just here for Vaporeon. So I might sack it. I don't need Claude for, like, this covers Pecharunt, kind of covers Enamorus. So I think we can swap in and sack Clodsire here and just see if we can get any more information. Although, you know, if you're, let's see, is there any chance if you're like Jolly that I live this? No. Psycho Cut, yeah, absolutely kills. That's fine. Crit, yeah, wasn't gonna matter too much. Okay, and you're still being salt cured. So here's an interesting thing. Palafin, if we're just like regular Palafin form, Jet Punch kills. That's interesting. Because I think getting in Palafin here... Am I taking the risk that you're speedy and then I just die? Because I don't have any speed investment. I think with sub Encore, you're not very invested. How much speed do you need if you're Jolly, though? Like, not much at all to be faster than me. That's tough. I think I'm gonna risk it. I don't see another opportunity to really get this in and do much. We can Jet Punch here and get the kill. We also know Gallade's full set, so he really can't kill me here. He doesn't have a Leaf Blade, just Sacred Sword and Psycho Cut. But I in my calc right now, I have max HP Gallade, and it's not even close. Jet Punch absolutely KOs. Interesting that you would save this. Shuri is the Meow, right? Yeah. That's decent damage. We swap into Garg here for sure. Terra Poison. I mean, between low kick, like knockoff is likely your next attack, or U-turn, low kick, flower trick, knock makes the most sense in my eyes. Yeah, it is knock. So 165. Oh no! To 59 is 106. So that still could be Jolly. More than likely, well, we'll keep it at Jolly. With that, with my stuff gone, I'm at 59. You definitely don't kill. So I think the most likely is that you U-turn back into Gallade, right? If that's the case, I kind of want to just Quake. You're Dark type because you just did that. Okay. I would love to recover, but if we recover, then we put ourselves in just a horrible spot. Do I need... I do kind of need this, though. I think I am going to recover. U-turn again. I'm trying to think of what I can do. Oh, hold on. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So if this is a... What set is this? Because if you're like Specs Earth Power or something, I obviously go down. I think I have to risk just seeing what you are here. It is Terra Water, okay. A physical set does absolutely nothing to me, so I have to assume that this is special. Iron defense. Okay, hold on. That's scary. Oh, wow. Okay. It's what is that? Amulet or something shield, whatever. So it can't be. That's cool. That's really cool. I might just lose here now. I did not expect that at all. I'll go for a sub. I don't think that it's gonna matter. Yeah, this is bad. My Roaring Moon is definitely faster, but yeah, this could be really, really bad. We just now go for EQ because. So I wonder if this is a stored power set. Let's see. How much is my moon doing into +2? I mean, we do about 50% still with knock, which is pretty crazy. We don't have speed on anything else though, so we are in a pickle. Yeah, I had a feeling that we didn't match up super well into this team, but not like this. I haven't played like draft or anything against Enamorous before. Does Enamorous get any recovery? Let me see if I can, because if it gets Roost, I'm screwed. In the meantime, I think we still just continue going for EQ. Terra Blast Water. Yeah, I'm absolutely going down, or my sub is dropping to that. Do you get like Roost or something? Healing Wish. No Roost. You're not going to be Rest. Okay, so it doesn't look like it gets recovery, which is good. And we are getting very close. Well, I'm not sure that it even matters at this point. Is your +2, +2, +2? Guard goes down. So we need Heatran for Pecharunt and probably for Blissey. I've got interesting tech there. We kind of have to go out into Moon. Terra Blast and Iron Defense and Calm Mind and probably like Moon Blast. We absolutely die to all of that. So we have to go Moon here. We'll go for the knock. This will do as much damage as we can. Oh, so close. But I do think that yeah, Covert Cloak. That's what I was thinking about. I do think that that's enough. Oh, no, not draining. Okay, that's GG. Dang. Good set, man. That's a really cool set. I absolutely needed Claude for this. I had Water Absorb Claude. I guess either set was not going to really do it, right? We don't have enough speed on our Heatran here to do anything. Dang. That's wild. I'm going to get 5-0'd in week 1. I mean, it was a lot closer than a standard 5-0. If we had been able to do anything here, I think we would have been fine. The turn that he swapped into Vaporeon, because it looked like max defense Vaporeon, and Roaring Moon at +1, it was still not quite doing enough, and then we'd take a hit, do something. If it was like Haze, we would have been screwed. But I think a +1 Roaring Moon in that spot would have been really, really solid. Just a bummer that this is the way that it went down. Ooh, I mean, GG's to Harry. Excited to use this team. I think my team has a lot of potential. for this upcoming season. I don't really know the best way to play around with it. Did our Jet Punch turn really lose us anything going into Meow? I mean, we did have to Terra a little early. Or we got forced into a Terra a little early, right? Like, the Meow went for U-turn, knowing that I could Terra Poison. And so I didn't necessarily need to Terra right there, and then I could have Terra later on. I was not expecting Draining Kiss, and even still, we almost got the KO. If we get the KO with Moon on an Am right here, you know, if I had something besides Knock, if I had brought like Outrage or something along those lines, we would have been fine. If we get the kill there, then we still have 3 against 4, and honestly, with Moon and Palafin and full HP Heatran against the rest of my opponent's team, like Meow is still tough, but I think we end up in a good spot, or at least have a good potential there. So GG's to my opponent. Great game to start the season. A bummer to go down 5-0, but it definitely felt a lot closer than that, and excited to see kind of how our team develops over the course of the season. So I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.